recognize those two songs. No Love Bites the Dust, We'll Rock You. I did want to mention the next song you see on the program is called Silver Scepter. The reason I wanted to mention it, concert bands in Georgia, when perform at band festivals, perform one of 6 levels of difficulty, 6 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. And it is usually tradition and accepted that 7th grade bands play level 1 pieces for festival. And that's what our 7th grade did this year. But I always like to challenge the 6th grade group, and they can certainly handle it. So this piece before them tonight, is a level 1 piece. It's the most challenging thing they've played, and you'll hear lots of challenging things. We slow down and speed up, have different parts where we stop and keep going. So they've done an exceptional job learning it. It's going to prove to be great things for their future in 7th grade band. So please enjoy Silver Scepter. Our next 3 soloists of sorts on stage here. When I got here, the people that helped organize the event up in the booth and everything said, "Why is there a drill on stage?" I said, "Oh, it's part of our show." She was quite surprised. I have 3 of our percussionists here who, you know, they usually want to just about beat on anything, so now I've given them the opportunity. This is, of course, Garage Band, which represents some garage tools that we use to make some sound, so hope you enjoy. Every year, I like to give out some awards for some outstanding students, and I always like to give out a lot more than I can. But every student in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade band and jazz band, which you'll see in just a minute, receives a participation certificate. You'll get that tomorrow at school. So I thought you didn't want to be here till midnight passing those all out. So they'll receive those tomorrow for their participation and dedication to our band program. But tonight I have 5 awards I'm going to give out for some well-deserving students. There's lots of deserving students, but these 5 shine out above all the rest. So our first award goes to the most outstanding woodwind player. They're going to receive a certificate and a nice band pin that they can wear around. And our most outstanding 6th grade woodwind goes to Gabby Mendez.
All right, Gabby!
Our next award goes to our outstanding brass. We have 2 classes, woodwind and brass percussion. This one just had a brass player this year. And our 6th grade most outstanding brass musician goes to, I forgot, there's a lot of people, Becca Sperry. All right, the next award we're going to give out is for most improved. And that's the person from the beginning of this year, and certainly it's quite an improvement from everybody, I know. But when you first heard him, and the dogs howled, and the neighbors ran away or tried to move, who has progressed to really a fine, outstanding musician, the most, someone who switched instruments, I think really found a home and a place on this instrument. But I'm very proud of this year's 6th grade most improved, Mackenzie Curtis. And our next award goes to the most spirited individual. This person, this young man, every time the band room doors are open for him to take an opportunity to practice, he's there. He does a fine job on his instrument. When I needed this instrument, I said, I need some of these instruments to switch to. He said, sure, I'll do it. He even takes the opportunity to try to make his instrument sound like other instruments, like didgeridoos and things like that. He does a good job in our band program. This year's Spirit Award goes to Joseph Underwood. And the next musician that I'm going to award tonight is from Most Outstanding Overall. And this young man is certainly one of the finest musicians that I've had in my program in a long time. I've got several, but as a sixth grader, he's really shined. So much so that in January, I gave him the All-State Scales, which usually our seventh graders and eighth graders only handle. In fact, so much so, it's the hardest on his instrument of any of the instruments that do All-State. And I think by February, he had them all mastered. I'm very impressed with this young man. Just saw him up here a second ago helping me out. But this year's Most Outstanding sixth grader goes to Gabriel Brand. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed our sixth grade program. We're going to play our last piece called Rockin' the Blues for you. Fun little rockin' piece that the kids enjoy. And right after that, we'll take just a quick second to dismiss them. Again, I encourage you to stick around for our jazz band and 7th and 8th grade advancement. Our jazz band, as soon as the 6th grade's done, go ahead and fill in right up here, and we'll begin. This is Rockin' the Blues.